Alright, hello everybody, it is VideoGameWarlord, and today I have another battle for you. This one's gonna be a good one, I promise you. I have my new kind of 3-core army that I'm testing out. This one's howitzer based. It has 2 cores on the left and right, composed of 7 line infantry, 2 guards, and 2 grenadiers. The center one has an additional unit of line in it, and each has 4 howitzers attached to it. For my cav, I have 2 little auxiliary corps here, each of 5 dragoons and 2 hussars, along with some rockets as well, because those are nice and speedy. My opponent today, he's got a really interesting army. Put it back just a little bit. Oh, there we go. So, he has this main line of infantry, a strong mix of grenadiers line, and guards. On his flanks he has 4 grenadiers total, but they're on the flank of this mainline force. And he has 6 guards along with 6 line as well, so pretty even there. Or actually, wait. Oh no, that's the line. Okay, yeah. They're just alternated. He has a reserve of cav right behind these guys, 7 crossers along with 2 lancers, so basically a shock assault unit, or corps, I guess. A bunch of rifles. He's got 6 rifles along with 10 hussars that will effectively screen his army very well. He has a reserve of 6 light infantry. He has 3 12-pounders. Nothing else, so very light on the artillery, and they're all way away from his main infantry force. So his artillery just got set up on this hill. Interesting. And then finally he has 10 lancers as well that he is going to pair up with these 12-pounders. We each move to set up and take our respective positions. He is going to position himself along these hills, while I'm going to attempt to take these 2 points. And visibility does play a big part in this. So we start with the early cat and mouse games of Cav. I'm going around and just trying to pick a few off here and there, because what I don't see is, that's his view. My view is completely obscured. I only see most of this stuff, right? So I see, okay, obviously there's like nothing over here, so I'm going to shift everything down this way, maybe send a line to take this point over here. And my initial idea is to, because I'm just going down and I'm chasing and hunting down cav, right? This is all I see so far. I figure, oh, he probably has some infantry back here to protect these cannons, because why would you not have any infantry to protect your cannons? Why did it be cav? That's ridiculous. So my initial idea is just to come down on this hill and effectively push this with the 2 cores I have. Just overwhelm him. He's now he breaks out some of his lancers. He does kind of manage to bait in a couple cav of mine into his line, though. He manages to clean those up. And I've shifted all my cav around from here, basically, to contribute to this fight. Now remember, these are just hussars and dragoons I have. These are not lancers, these are not crossers, these are not going to succeed in a prolonged cav fight. But I figure that we're fine so far, because these are just lancers, and I have my infantry up here. And even better, there's nothing over here, so why don't I just charge up the hill? Because I don't see anything, and he already charged the lancers. And I suppose I can kind of see this stuff, so I'm pretty comfortable with what I'm doing right now. I am currently just focusing down this section in order to weaken it, so I can just punch through and just start to wrap the whole army up. And over here, he's kind of slowly kicking my ass. He's picking off these cav units of mine, and then he's finally gonna go ahead and he's gonna break out of this core of lancers. We're kind of just gonna focus on this side for a sec, because I'm just softening up that area over there. He brings all these guys over here. I make a big mistake. All these guys get bunched up, and he just munches on them. Those guys just all die and get tanked. So I've got really... all my infantry is kind of really scattered and spread out over here. I got my artillery trying to just soften these up, but ultimately this is more of a distraction at this point. Because if he wanted to, he could just charge and just clean all this up. I'm desperately trying to eliminate some of these cav because I'm like, oh shit, I just lost a lot of units over here. Oh damn, that's such a brutal side charge. And I do manage to kind of clear... he does that though, he does just charge into the artillery line and clean all that up, which really sucks. All these guys are kind of... yeah, he's just got me outnumbered and he's able to just flank and rear charge. It's awful over there. It's just not good. Over here though, we have been softening up this flank, and I kind of realized at some point, I believe once he makes a move for these guys, yeah, we charge at about the same time. And this is also when he brings up this fresh core of light infantry. Oh my god, these guys are effectively just gonna slam right through here. There's not a whole lot. It's not a solid line like is over here. These guys are all spread out. Oh. Damn. So yeah, he's gonna be pushing heavy on this open area right here with all these light infantry. And I'm doing my best to just try and get all my guys into the front here so I can hopefully clean them up, but his light's he's already wrapping around. I am able to clean this up, but I think I moved too slowly. I really didn't charge in there. Although I got kind of caught on that one dude. Okay, so I was definitely charging a few of my guys. I just got stuck. Damn. And I just didn't end up going for it. Yeah, I think if I had a more solid charge, I probably would have swept him real quick. And then he still would have broken all these guys, though. In the center here. Because there's nothing there. So I am doing my best just to hold this. But I have pretty much lost all my guys over here. Yeah. So it's just this little segment here, and he's flipped the point to his. Yeah, there's just too many guys of his left. Yeah, and he's just gonna wrap me up from there. That was devastating. The Lancers, how he staggered them, like that was beautifully done. That was, holy shit, that wrecked me. He had that was very well played. And also this little core that he just had set aside. I think if I saw his whole army, I think if I'd gotten a better scout, I still would have kept to the same strategy, but I would have held this hill instead, and I would have just focused all my efforts on trying to break this right here. I don't think I would have committed nearly as much as I did over here. I think I would have just sat way back, but because he managed to keep most of these guys hidden from me. Yeah, I did not see any of this stuff, so I was in the dark. So, yeah, no, if I saw all those Lancers right there, I would have probably shat myself. Which is probably, like, yeah, I didn't... The only reason why I was confident was because I had those infantry. I did not see that second line of Lancers back there. Damn, brutal. GG's, though. Remember... Oh, that was also... The win streak is finally broken! No! We had, like, a solid page of wins, boys. It was beautiful. And this guy finally had to go ahead and beat me. So congratulations to this dude for finally ending my win streak. I was doing so well there. He was better than me though. He was higher in MMR, so I don't feel like bad about it. I feel actually like fine. I feel like because he's better, right? He was like what 1500. I'm trying to justify this all to myself now. But yeah, likes for like God, comments for the comment throne, and I'll see you guys next time.